Alrighty, I'm back again, and I'm in a bit of trouble. It's actually been a while since I last taped, and really not a lot has gone on. None of the enemies have given me much trouble at all, but I've also not found very many treasures that can help me at all. So I'm on whatever floor it is that the Surficos first appear, and the Surficos are the problem. I have pretty terrible defense for all three of my characters. Of course, my two weakest on defense are in the front row. Surficos, they attack 3 times each, and you kind of actually hope for their twister or whatever it's called that attacks all, because that is a little bit less devastating. Another part of the problem is none of my characters are faster than any of the Surficos. Now, I can equip Tia to be faster. Right now she's at 135, and I think I can get her with the Water Gaunt and Hedora Rock. Oh, there was a good find for me, a Hedora Rock drop. I can probably get her up around 165, which would make her faster than Surfico. I think they're in the 150s. But because she's the one that's the most limited, what could I have her do that would help me get through the battle? Then the third part is I don't have an attack that will take both of them out, and I don't have an attack that I could focus on one enemy and take them out. Especially if you consider that one of my characters is going to have to preemptively heal to help my team recover for the next round. And that's probably going to be Maxim, because he's the most likely to stay alive through the first round. So there's a lot to consider here. Again, it's that Surficos are faster, that my defense is terrible, and I don't have the correct equipment. Now you may say, Surficos, well, they're flying. Just use your flying blow, your swoop, your crazy blade attack thing. That's one of the weird things about how they decided what is considered flying. You can even see their sprite is flying, but they're not considered flying for whatever reason. I know they're airborne and I know they have wings, but they are not susceptible to flying elemental. So I've wasted already 3 minutes here blabbing, but I think it's because I'm screwed. There are 3 Surfico sprites on this floor, and I know Kay didn't say I could avoid 2 battles this run, but even if I were to assume he meant that, I would still have to fight at least one Surfico sprite. Maybe one of these has only one Surfico behind it, which would be ideal. But then there's still the issue of Sly Foxes, which are right around the corner here. If we're seeing Surficos, we're going to see Sly Foxes. And there's the same issue with Sly Foxes. Now, they are susceptible to flying, and thunder for that matter, but I don't have any thunder. But they are still faster than my guys, and still way so powerful that they'll just knock them right off the board. So this might be the end of my run. They're both in the back row, and I don't know if that's good or bad. Now, one thing I didn't do here that I meant to do was go ahead and make Tia faster. So I'm going to go ahead and escape, because I wanted Tia to be faster. She could maybe at least do her Battle Lust. Now she can't even do that. She has no IP. Oh, that's so lame. Lame. Also, I only have 4 ways to raise the fallen, 3 regains and 1 miracle, because I don't have Valor or Rally. So I just wasted one of these also. Okay, now I've got her faster. Maybe she can put one of these to sleep with coma. And maybe that's my ticket out of here. And I'm going to go ahead and not preemptively heal, hoping that coma connects. And it did, so that's good. I should have this battle in hand now, even with just losing Darby right there. Excellent. So maybe I do have this figured out. But I'm not going to have holy energy this time. Alright. Just one this time, so that's good. There's that twister I was talking about. Oh, that was a waste. I had a HP pad here all along. I do that all the time. Find an HP pad, then forget all about it. And let me try to put this one to sleep. Now if it misses, I'm in big trouble. Even if it were to have missed, if somehow Tia could have survived the first round, I might have a smoke ball, I can't remember. But that would have been an option. Now I'm not sure if Sly Foxes can be put to sleep or not. I'll have to go look that up at the end of this clip. Oh, don't heal. I almost did it again. And we'll see if there are more Sly Foxes, or excuse me, more Serpicos, and if we start seeing Sly Foxes on the next floor here. That reminds me of something. Talking about the 2 battles I could skip, of course, usually those 2 battles are going to be against blue mimics. And you didn't miss any clips where I didn't see blue mimics. I just plain didn't see them at all. I think it was during that stretch where I had a bunch of really small floors with hardly any rooms and barely any enemies or chests, and I just never even saw one blue mimic. I also noticed later I didn't see any Ochi warriors, and in any given run it's not unusual to not see certain enemies for the entirety of the run, especially if you consider that most enemies only show up for about 3 floors. You also notice there, Evil Aura. Darby, I evolved into his 4th form, and he learned Evil Aura, so that was cool. And this should polish this guy off. So you can see battles like that have been easy for me, and that's the type of battles I've seen in the last 10 floors or so. I can't remember if this is Grianos or the harder version. It's the harder version, Behemoth. So I'm going to escape for now because I don't have time in this clip to kill them. And those are crows down here. Those are also going to be a pain. Alright, another HP pad. Is that it for this floor? Yep. Alright. I'll be back.